This is Consumer Friend.
Welcome to the Consumer Friend podcast, where we champion your rights as a consumer when you're buying goods, services and digital content. We are available through these podcasts and online at consumerfriend.org.uk. My name is Adam Carter, and today we are delving into the world of counterfeit goods, especially during the festive season. So grab a cup of hot cocoa and let's unwrap the truth about the dangers of buying fake Christmas presents. With me today, as ever, is little Lou Bax. Hi, Lou. How are you? I'm guessing you're getting a bit more work at this time of year. Are you in?
Oh, wow.
Are you in panto?
Haven't heard that one before, Adam. That's the first time.
I'm so original.
Oldie but a goodie, like you.
Are you okay?
I'm good, thank you. Right, just to start, you use the words counterfeit and fake. Plain English. What does counterfeit mean?
Louise, it's just a bit at the beginning where we talk to each other about how we are and how the world is going.
What does counterfeit mean, Adam?
Go straight into the podcast.
What does counterfeit mean, though, Adam? Just to clarify, it means fake.
Yeah, fake. Okay. It's stuff that's been made to look like a genuine product from an official manufacturer. Is that right?
Yeah, basically. Yeah? Fake it till you make it, like you do every day, Adam.
I spend my life winging it. One day I'll get there. Honestly, one day they're going to find me out.
Yeah, they are. I think we already have.
Anyway, are you okay?
I'm good.
You currently have a really stupid hat on.
It's got flashing. It's flashing. It's got 3 different speeds of flash as well, which is really quite exciting. If I can find the button. Where's the button? Nope. There's the button. Oh, look. Then it's slow flash. Oh, permanent flash.
A stupid elf hat that flashes lights.
It's a ball hat, actually, is what it is. My Amazon delivery man really appreciated it. He appreciated it more than you did.
Okay, anyway, right. So you're good then, Louise, are you?
Oh, absolutely. I'm excited for Christmas.
Yeah, you're getting into December mode. We are, 11 days out from Christmas when we're recording this. So we're all firmly in December mode.
Yeah, we are. Finish work. It's going to be amazing. It'll be finishing work soon, and then it's all about mince pies and watching Channel 5 films and hanging out with people that you semi-like but have to pretend you like because you're related to them. Then by the 27th, everyone's got burnout and had enough, and all the decorations come down.
What's your favourite Christmas film?
Die Hard.
Oh, my word. I was going to say Die Hard for me as well. It's an amazing Christmas film. Great. And everyone goes, no, it's not a Christmas film. It is a Christmas film. They're all Christmas films. That's the first 3 anyway, I think. Brilliant.
I also like all the Santa Clauses. I also like Home Alone.
Yeah, we've watched Home Alone already. We've done Home Alone. We've done the new Candy Cane Lane on Prime.
Eddie Murphy. Yeah.
It was good. It was all right.
It's a lot of stimulation.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff.
There's a lot of bright lights and colours everywhere. Yeah. Anyway, right, let's move on to counterfeiting. Let's move on to counterfeiting products and the reasons why we should try and avoid buying counterfeit products.
You mean fake products?
I mean fake products. Okay. Now, the reason why we should avoid fake products, shall I just call them fake products for now? There's a triple threat. Basically, there's a threat to the consumer. It can mess with your health, safety and privacy. It's also bad for the legitimate manufacturer. It's like a sneaky pickpocket stealing their hard-earned cash. So that can lead to revenue losses and trademark infringements. And it's also bad for governments. They're not just missing out on tax cash. They're also facing issues when it comes to the job market. It's like they're the clean-up crew after the counterfeit party, enforcing laws, tackling safety scares, and mopping up the mess in the labour market. So as a triple threat for the reasons why for people buying fake products. Louise, do you want to add anything to that before I move on to Adam's stats?
You actually sound like you know what you're talking about today.
Okay.
So I'm a little bit in awe. I'm almost speechless. I mean, it's impossible for me to be actually speechless, but I'm almost speechless.
Well, the last unfair contract terms one that just did my head in. Turns out you can't learn it in a week.
No, you can't. No, absolutely can't. But what thing I would say with fake goods is it's really difficult. One of the things I've toyed with and thought about, especially doing this podcast, and obviously been in trading standards for a long time with this stuff, is how. So the fact that you give it a triple threat is trying to get a little hook in to make it land with consumers, to make consumers care about it. Because one of the things I think we'll probably cover off today is that sometimes consumers want to buy fake goods and actually they don't understand. And it's all very good us going, you're funding organised crime, which is linked to terrorism and people trafficking and all this stuff. And actually people go, meh, well, I want my fake Uggs or I want my fake Gucci or whatever I want. And they know that they're buying fakes, but it's actually trying to sort of educate people around some of the darker parts of it, some of the unsafe parts in relation to fake goods, and trying to get it to land so that people, and I don't want to be that person that goes, yeah, let's try and buy a little bit more ethically and support their local businesses and the legitimate companies.
You're right. And I haven't put a quadruple threat because I haven't put in there the fact that it is linked to organised crime, people trafficking, drugs, arms deals and all that kind of stuff, because people don't make that link. And we talked about that do you remember when we did the Don't Put We on Your Face, Don't Ruin Your Face podcast, animated podcast that we did at the beginning of this year? We talked a lot about that and how people don't find that link. They can't see that link and it doesn't affect them enough to be able enough to stop them buying those fake goods.
Too far removed as well. It's like a dotted line, isn't it? But actually, so like what we did with the fake cosmetics is, okay, you can't understand that you might be funding or supporting bigger crime. What you actually do is you don't want your eyelashes to fall out. People don't want their faces to be burned. They don't want their children's eyelashes to fall out. So you have to make it land. It has to be relevant to people. But this is big business. This is a lot of money going to criminal groups if people buy fake stuff. I'm going to have to stop you there, Louise, because you're currently interfering with my stats, because a lot of my stats are around money and buying fake products. I think you need a little intro chime, like a little intro jingle to Adam's Stats.
What I'm going to do, I'm going to see if I can go online and get some free Christmas jingles, and I put a little Christmas jingle every now and again, just to make it a little bit Christmassy.
Yeah, but that's not timeless. What you can do in January when we've got Adam's Stats again, and I'm bored to death of your statistics then, we can't have Christmas music then, can we?
Louise, we're in season 3. You have been bored to death of my statistics for about 2 seasons.
40 years? let's just be clear. Right, go, Ad. I'm ready. I'm waiting.
In 2016, imports of counterfeit and pirated goods to the UK accounted for as much as £13.6 billion, which is the equivalent of 3% of UK imports of genuine goods. So huge amount of money's worth of products coming into the UK that are counterfeit.
Ooh, is that
13.6 billion.
Oh, no, it's not. What about that?
Oh, yes, it is. That's what it says. Imports of fake goods into the UK vary considerably across product categories. ICT devices, so that's technology devices, phones, music players, speakers, computers, that kind of thing. They are the most popular counterfeited type of goods. Estimated value of £2.5 billion imported from that 13.6.
Wow, that's a lot, isn't it?
In relative terms, clothing, footwear, leather goods and handbags and toys and games were the most targeted by counterfeiters, with fake goods accounting for 9.3% and 8% respectively. So it's the computing devices, then it's clothing, and then it is toys and games. Yeah.
Yeah, toys are an issue because obviously you give toys to children. So then we did, when I started in trading standards, we used to have a lot of issues around unsafe toys and things like lead in toys or fake toys where there's lead in them, and then children obviously put those in their mouths, or bits that fall off because they're fake because they're poor quality. So there can be choking hazards. Button batteries, all those sort of things can be an issue for children.
More than one half of imported fake and pirated goods into the UK in 2016 were sold to consumers who actually knew they were buying fake products.
Like we just said.
Yeah. People are actually actively searching for fake products. And I've got a bit of a quiz for you a bit later as to what the most searched for fake items are in the UK.
Oh, so this again is back to how do we make it land? So how do we try and do it? Obviously, consumer friend and a really funny, fun, light-hearted podcast by Louise and Adam is obviously going to solve this massive worldwide criminal problem.
Relatable Adam, by the way, who hasn't heard of half of the stuff on the fake list that I'm about to test you on. But hey ho,
Relatable Adam, relatable. That's what you're going to be now. Relatable Adam,
young relatable Adam. I'm so hip. I'm so down.
Did you say young?
I'm so young and hip. In office other job, I've been taught a word by a younger person who is 20 years younger than me. The word is slay, and I'm getting it wrong every time. That is so slay.
No, that's not how you use it. Bertie was like, slay queen. He's 11. He's allowed to say that.
I don't know how to use it.
No, you can't. Don't say it.
No, but I will say it at least once an hour in the wrong context on purpose, because that's the dad that I am. Unlucky.
The fact you use the word hip showcases your age already, to be honest.
What are you talking about? I'm down with the kids.
You said I'm hip. And then I get Adam Sandler, hip hop anonymous is what I get in my head. Which
Big
again,
Daddy, Adam Sandler. Love it, yeah. Right, in 2022, research by the British Toy and Hobby Association revealed that 90% of toys bought from third-party sellers via online marketplaces were unsafe. Huge amount of toys. Should we break that down? What's a third-party seller on an online marketplace?
Well, you're not buying, say, for example, you go into an online marketplace which has lots of different sellers on it, like Amazon or eBay. You're not buying it from Amazon, you're buying it from one of the third-party sellers that has a deal with Amazon to sell on their platform.
Previous research by Electrical Safety First found that 98% of fake Apple chargers failed safety tests.
Wow.
Buy real, people, buy real.
Well, this is the other thing, it's about batteries. So there's an issue around fires, isn't there, and the batteries in those online in the scooters, that people, like some of the parts that are being sold as part of those scooters are fake or unsafe, and then they're causing house fires. So again, we're not just talking about that. So where we go, consumers might want to buy this stuff. We're not talking about a fake pair of Ugg boots that might just fall apart and you won't be able to wear for very long. We are talking about more serious things like chargers, fires, batteries, all of those things that can cause damage to you, damage to your children, damage to people you love, and set your house on fire. This has taken a bit of a dark turn, hasn't it?
I don't know what to say I don't know what to respond to that. Yes, it did, Louise. Make it more Christmassy fun.
Escalated quickly as usual.
Yes, it did, Louise. I'm going to make it a bit more Christmassy fun by adding a little Christmas jingle, just to
lighten it up a little bit. Perfect.
Just to lighten it up.
Can't be any more boring than Unfair Terms. Let's be real. So anything. That's the benchmark so far. Okay, so they're talking about. So we're swaying into unsafe products, because a lot of the time with fake products they're also unsafe. They're sort of, like you said, this triple threat as well. So there's been a recent article which was on The Guardian, which is a December thing, which was give some case studies around a lady called mother of two from North Wales bought a replacement laptop charger from a third-party seller. She heard a loud crackle and bang from the machine as it was charging on her kitchen table. She ran into the garden and saw fire spread along the table and up the walls. Luckily, my kids were staying at their grandmother's that night, she told the charity Electrical Safety First. If they'd been in the house, the fire would have been between them and myself, which is absolutely horrible to think about.
Yeah, that's horrific.
Yeah. Others in much closer contact with faulty family items. Others have been in much closer contact with faulty items. Another chap sustained severe burns from a heated electric socks he bought on an online platform. It took months of pain, antibiotics and podiatry to fix, and is still causing ongoing problems, he said. Another one was talking about when he operated a machine designed to be used with water to polish stone surfaces. Again, that caused him some physical harm as well. So there's lots of things that can, problems with unsafe or fake goods that you buy. Children's toys are an area of concern, as you've already covered off as well. Unsafe toys or fake toys. So yeah, there's a whole range of items that can cause you damage.
So where are these fake goods ending up? Many of them find their way into our homes through these cheap pop-up websites and apps. I'm not gonna name them here, but they might have slightly dubious selling techniques, and they might just be there really to kind of just get your data. Just speaking from personal experience, I bought a pair of shorts from one of these websites for running. And for the next month, I just got bombarded with scam emails, which really, really annoyed me. So I'm not going to do that again. They do offer these kind of irresistible deals, but behind the scenes, they are kind of harboring counterfeit products that pose risks to both consumers and legitimate businesses.
Any online platform, you don't know exactly who you're buying from, right? So check the seller. That's one of the first things. And check who you're actually buying from. So you're talking about toys that are unsafe or fake, or have loose bits on them. If children, especially magnets, a toy that has magnets in it, if a baby or a child eats those magnets or tiny magnets, then those children potentially need to have an operation to have those magnets removed because they can perforate your intestines. It's dark stuff. It's not just like, we're not just going, oh, don't buy it because, it won't be really good quality. We're talking about things that can really hurt people that you care about. So it's the online consider the online platform that you're buying from. And if that online platform offers different marketplace options, check exactly who you're buying from on that particular marketplace. Look at the reviews. Again, it will say, look at the price. If it's cheap, like if you're buying something that you think is designer and it's cheap, it's probably fake. So the price is a real big indicator for things being fake, which is why we know a lot of the time consumers know they're buying fake things because of the price involved in it. But again, if you're buying something that should be £200 and you've got it for 20, you're not getting, oh my God, I've got the deal of the century. You're buying something that's fake.
So just because it's on sale on these online marketplaces doesn't mean that it's safe. It doesn't mean that it's genuine.
Doesn't mean it's been checked, and that's what consumers think, that things have been checked.
It doesn't mean it's been checked.
No.
But why is it not being checked?
Because there's too much of it, and there's not enough resource within trading standards and the government to be able to check everything. So the advantage of buying on an online platform is you're going to get something. You get access to numerous amounts of sellers, but you're also potentially going to get it cheaper, quicker, and more of it because we're now a society who likes a lot of stuff, aren't we?
Yeah.
But it's like things like, so if you think about other things like fake hair straighteners, like well-known brands like fake GHDs, for example, you don't want your hair burnt off.
No.
Or your house burning down because they don't turn themselves off.
So in terms of who is tackling this issue, trading standards teams across the country, they are on the front lines here. They are working tirelessly to protect consumers. And we know a lot of these people, and they are working so hard. Yep. But the sad reality is that they often lack the resource to effectively combat this kind of influx of goods that's coming into the UK. It's like trying to stop a flood with a bucket. So despite their best efforts, these teams are stretched thin, and it does have significant consequences. It means that these goods are coming into the country, and we're being flooded with these fake, potentially unsafe goods.
It's also, if you're just talking about third-party sellers as well and manufacturers, a lot of them are overseas, as you've already said. Some of them might not even know what our safety laws are, what our expectations are, what our regulations say, and they're not going to check that out. So they don't know what those are, or they don't care because, as we said, they're organised criminal gangs. They're bringing the goods in because it makes a lot of money. Things like we've seen fake NutriBullet juicers that have caught fire. And again, we're in the season, aren't we? It's coming to January. It's faddy. Everybody's going to get on their dry January, get fit quick, health things. Again, you'll get targeted for particular things at particular times.
Yeah. Consumer vulnerability, because you're going, oh my God, I've eaten too much cheese over Christmas. I mean, cheese is life. However, it's not just Christmas.
No, cheese is life. But it's those things, isn't it? Again, and Christmas time, we are more stressed. We are financially under pressure. We are potentially been busier, so we don't have as much time to think about things. It's easier for crims to push us into a hot state and to make us make decisions we wouldn't usually make had we actually just had the opportunity to stop and think about them a little bit more.
Coming back to the fake items, I have got here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got the top 10 most searched for fake items on the internet. Okay, so this is people actually typing in. This is actually people in the UK typing in, I want a fake Manchester United top or something.
Do you know what? I don't think you write, I want a fake. I don't think it's quite. I think you just put fake. Just think in Google, you just put like fake Gucci. So you wouldn't put I want a fake. It's got Dear Santa. Dear Santa.
I can't remember where I saw it, but I saw something on TV where their grandma. They looked at their grandma's search history, and on their search history, it was, "Please, could you give me the phone number of the local butchers?"
No, that's so nice.
On their search, I'm like, "Oh, that's lovely." I think you're actually talking to a real person. Well, that's amazing.
Yeah, well, all my search is going to be at the moment is Hannah Woodingham from Ted Lasso, because I've got a weird obsession with her. So's Adam.
Yeah, I do. I really do. My obsession started ages ago. I'm in. I'm fully in.
I am new to the party with this obsession.
Yeah, I think she's absolutely beautiful, stunning.
She is.
Anyway, right,
Yeah.
okay, so I've got the top 10 most top 10 most searched for fake items. So I'm going to do 10 to 6, and you're going to fill in 5 to 1 for me. You're going to guess 5 to 1. So in at number 10, I'll see if I can get some countdown music. In at number 10 is Vans.
Okay, shoes. Like Converse, but Vans, okay.
Number 9, Converse.
Ah, boom.
Number 8, I've not heard of, Maison Margiela.
Don't know what that is.
It's designer clothes by the looks of it here. And
we're obviously not wearing them, Ad, so it's fine.
I am no longer down with the kids. I'm no longer hip.
No.
At number 7 is Nike. At number 6 is Balenciaga, which is more designer
Easy
clothing.
for you to say, Adam.
Well, it is easy for me to say if I knew how to say it.
I'm
but
not
I
sure
don't.
that's how you pronounce it, but okay, let's go with that. Go Balenciaga.
Okay, right. Balenciaga.
A well-known
okay.
brand, Balenciaga. Brilliant.
Why is no one looking for the Sainsbury's 2 branding?
I don't know. Or Primark. I don't know.
Why is no one looking for M&S? It's comfortable.
Well, she said yesterday, shoe, and then had to spell the fact that it wasn't shoe like a normal shoe. I was like, I know the brand shoe, Adam. But you spelt it for me just in case.
Yeah, I know. All right, turns out I'm a bit of a knob, but hey, let's carry on. Right, come on, what have you got? 5 to 1. What are you guessing?
Oh, Gucci.
Gucci, number 5. Well done. You're actually going down on the countdown.
Right. What about like watches? Who does watches? Like tags, or what are their other ones?
So there is a watch on there. It's not Tag.
Oh, what are they called? I can't remember the name of them. You have to remind me.
Rolex. That's number 3.
Prada?
No, there's no Prada. But there is another designer. There's one designer and two more footwears, sports brands. Adidas number 1.
What have we got? Nike, Adidas.
Nike number 2, and one more designer, Louis Vuitton.
You had Nike already. Nike was number 9.
Oh, sorry, I've got Nike Jordans. Sorry, Nike Jordans are number 2. So the actual brand of Nike Jordan. That film Air with Ben Affleck and Matt Damon.
Great film. Good. It's a great film.
So there you go. People are searching for big brands, trying to get them cheap. Knock off prices.
Well,
please stop, people. Please stop. I know
this is the thing, isn't it? Like, so we go back to our sort of our, and I know we bang on about the same things, but it's really important. So it's like, check your reviews, check the price, check the information that you'll get given in relation to the product. So if it's something that is electrical, look at the instructions. Only use it for what you're supposed to use it for, but check the instructions are right, because then you'll be able to identify whether it's fake or unsafe. Check the reviews, because if other people have bought fake stuff, they normally say that in the reviews as well. And check the price out, because if you're getting Nike Airs for 10 quid, they're likely not to be Nike Airs.
We've also got a bit of a list here about some of the funnier misrepresentations or counterfeit goods. There was one here. Someone tried to peddle diet water. It claimed to offer water with 0 calories in it.
What? Water hasn't got any calories in it.
In reality, it was just regular water in deceptive packaging, making consumers question the necessity of a diet version of the essential liquid.
See, again, is that misleading? Because it hasn't got any calories in it. So you're just saying water's got no calories in it. But I suppose if that's clever, but criminal. Yeah.
There was the iFruit Phone X. iFruit, which you can imagine is a knockoff of an Apple iPhone. It mimicked Apple's design.
Oh, it took me a while then. Apple and fruit. I didn't get that.
Oh, wow.
Now I do.
So when people got it lacked functionality. Camera took blurry photos. Operating system was awful. So people got, they spent less money, but they got a terrible, terrible product.
Mm.
There was the Adidas trainer.
Adidas?
Yeah.
These aren't actual fakes, though, are they? They're just like, they're dupes, as Florence would call it.
Dupes, duplicates.
Yeah, but she calls them dupes because she's totally 13 and totally cool.
So this had the stripes misplaced, and there was like zero durability on the trainers. It was absolutely rubbish. Terrible quality trainers. What we all need to do is we need to spread awareness of this stuff, don't we? We kind of need to let everyone know and tell everyone. So spreading awareness, it allows us to make those informed choices. It's so easy to fall prey to the allure of a good deal, especially during December. We have got that cost of living crisis. Damn it, I said it. Where we're going to be trying to buy as many Christmas presents as we did last year. I think there was a survey that came out the same. We're looking to buy the same amount of presents as we did last year, but we've got less money in our pockets in real terms. So by being informed consumers, we can make a difference. We need to be supporting those legitimate businesses. We need to be checking the reviews and being cautious about those incredibly low prices. These are the steps we can take to kind of avoid buying counterfeit goods. So
fake goods.
Fake goods. So yes, we do need to spread the awareness. We do need to talk about it quite a lot. So bring it up at dinner tonight, please, everyone. In conclusion, you should be vetting the seller, checking out the seller, doing a bit of research on the seller, checking their returns policy. Where you can, avoid payments by bank transfer. Trust your instincts. Look for these safety markings. So there is those EU and UK safety markings. What we'll do is we'll put a link to our counterfeit page on Consumer Friend, which has got pictures of those markings, and question the price if it is much cheaper than other places. That is, again, kind of trusting your instinct. If the price is a lot cheaper than what it should be, then you can probably be sure that it's not a genuine product.
Simplify it. We did this because I love to come up with things that I can remember. We had RIP, which was reviews, information and instructions and price. And if you don't check those things, it's your RIP. So it then denotes danger.
If you don't check those things, then you're RIP. So if you
then
don't check those things,
then it makes you think you might die because I'm safe.
Okay.
That's where I went with it. That's how I remember it.
Okay.
Makes it easier than you waffling on about checking the returns policy anyway.
All right. Sod off.
Right.
Okay.
Also, we've got this really good hashtag, so hashtag for fake sake, which we're going to be running a campaign on where we're pushing out. We've done a couple of blog pieces and a bit of information. We're going to be doing some TikToks. So we've got some kids to do some TikTok stuff for us around hashtag for fake sake, just to try and push out hashtag for safety sake, so we can try and spread the word a little bit.
We have indeed. Lovely. Right, that is, we're going to wrap up today's episode.
We're not coming back. When are we back? We're back, aren't we? It'll be after Christmas now.
Yep, Lou, we are definitely going to take an extra week off over Christmas, so we're due to have another one out on the 1st of January, but that's not going to happen, so we'll make it 3 weeks in between podcasts on this one, I'm afraid, so sorry, everyone.
I know, I can hear everyone going, what a shame.
Sorry, listener. Okay, thank you for joining us on the Consumer Friend podcast. Please like, subscribe, share, review, do everything you can to help get our message out there. Stay informed, stay safe, and wishing you all a very lovely, merry, safe Christmas.
And a happy new year.
Thank you, Lou.
Thanks, Ed.
Thank you, bye-bye.
This is Consumer Friend.